Split screen.
I'm saying our mom's not. And I know you have it up on split screen. Nope. Someone's already on there.
What's up, Red? How are you doing there, bud? Red. Read that again.
No, that's Shira.
Huh?
It looks like Shira.
No, that's Red. What is the next name there, bud?
I can't really tell.
Santis. Red Santis. Oh, now I see the picture. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, sweetheart.
Like I said.
A little bit. There we go. Yeah, grab me a piece of paper towel, bud. No, just give me a piece of paper towel. Oh, where did... You got your toe on the chair, didn't you?
Yes.
Son of a gun.
Ow.
No, we're doing good. We're sitting here just chilling, shooting the stuff.
I don't want to say.
Give me a piece of paper towel so I can clean this camera. Good?
Oh. That hurts.
What?
Oh, Dad, want to see a trick?
Nope, there was no trick on that. It got you.
Same. Just now pull it out.
There we go. That's a little better. A little bit of a glare.
That's
Do that.
better?
Turn that big one on.
Okay, 3 seconds.
Like.
No. Did you do it? Did you?
Put it on. Go on.
I was trying to. I thought I beat you to it.
Get you in the butt. Get you over here. Join in there, bud. This is for you tonight. Huh?
I were doing like.
No. Red, you can hop up here on the chat if you want. I can throw the link there. First part's red.
Yeah, but really Shira.
No.
No, that's already in there.
I'm just making sure I got it. Oh, it is.
Like
I never posted it.
Like I said.
But the link's also in the description there. But changed it.
Think about it.
You guys are going to hear the fan here. See how much of it they're doing. Red, can you hear the fan going at all? I got the, we're sitting at my stove. I got the hood fan going because I'm smoking a butt. Normally don't smoke in the house. But being 17 degrees tonight, if not less, my butt stayed inside.
Less until mom gets home.
Hey, Gardner! How you doing? Say hi to Josh.
Hi, Uncle Josh.
That's not Uncle Josh. That's Gardner Josh.
It's a joke. Alright? Chill.
It's kind of like Mom. She don't drink much.
You don't even does.
I know.
I'm gonna be right back.
How long have I smoked? Shoot. I'm 37 and I think I started when I was 14. About a 2-year break when I was over the road. I think she was talking to me there, Josh. You guys can hop up on the panel if you want. That's what she does. You know. Yeah, I know. A lot of people hate it.
I find it.
Well, did you use it?
I know that.
But if I ever catch you touching one,
Yeah, you think I don't know that?
I kick you in the butt. Josh, don't smoke. As far as I know.
Wait! I know you. Ask Mom. She wouldn't allow you.
Sure. But the wacky tobacco or the regular smokes? Don't try. Let them do it on their own. I'll tell you that right now. Because the more you push, the less they're going to want to do it. Hey, Ty, grab my charger, would you? Well, cutting back's better than nothing. You're probably hearing the fan that I have going right here. There. Thanks, bud.
Next time you're doing it.
I can hear you walking over that. I just heard a playback and I heard you stomping your feet.
I wasn't stomping my feet. I was screaming to it. What did you do with that? If you. I know, I already read it.
Yeah, it was a fan of him walking around. Oh, that kind of smoke, Josh. All right. Some good old smoked meat.
Tell me to hop up here.
Hmm?
Tell me to hop up.
Josh can hop up. He knows that. He knows where the link is. Ooh, I would love me some good barbecue right now. Especially how cold it's going to be. Thinking of the warm weather. Darn skippy. Smoked cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. I want to try that. That's a cold smoke. I did a cold smoke for fish one time. That did not work out worth a nothing. You want to talk about eating leather? Wow.
Eat
That
your
sucked.
own leather then.
Hmm?
Then eat your own leather.
Pretty much.
I'm saying do it now.
I don't have anything that's leather.
That's
not leather. That's cloth.
Well, same thing.
No, it ain't.
What do I mean by eat
With homemade jerky. Oh, yes. Some homemade jerky. As long as it's not a spicy jerky, I can deal with it.
Give us the spicy jerky!
I can't do spice. This one can. I can't.
Don't tell me that. Tell my mom that.
You can do a little bit.
I can do that much, actually.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Unlike, I don't really want to say it. I'm like, you know who did.
We have to wait until it gets cold to do. Door open. Yeah. Oh, I smoked. Ooh. Post that up here, Josh. I'll watch that later.
Look at that.
Smoke the cheese. Yeah.
I can see that.
Green chill. Alright, you guys are going to hear the fan again.
Don't do all like.
No, I got to do it all the way.
No, you just had one. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Do the butt.
Oh, but you again?
Something went wrong.
Copy it into a new page.
I did.
No, I'm saying copy the page.
Do that. Yes.
She's doing good.
Not for you. That was for Josh. Yeah, Josh, that link's not working. I think you did it through your studio, that's why. And it's not letting it open. It's up on your page, right? If it's up on your page, Josh, I'll find it. It may have took it for you, but it's trying to go through Studio to get it for me. All right. Yeah, I'll try to find it. Oh, you got Kitty? Huh? You're not going to deal with that tonight. Crack that door open just a touch. Yeah, that's it. That's the little kitten. That's Ellie. That's little Miss Ellie. Sky, come here. Come here. Come here. Come up. Come up. 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 That's the fucker. Shit doodle.
Shih Tzu poodle.
Shit doodle.
Oh, Shih Tzu poodle.
Same thing. Shit doodle.
No,
I
he's totally not.
just shortened it. Same thing. Shit doodle.
Look, you combined it up.
No.
Yes, you did. Hey! Don't you dare! If you do, I will tell Mom.
What, that?
Don't
Tickle you? You're going to tell Mom about me tickle torturing you?
She knows I don't like being tickled.
It's a girl, actually. Her name is Sky from Paw Patrol. That hurts. You hit your funny bone. That's not so funny, is it? Uh-huh. Huh? Grab the one other chip. There's Gardner.
Hey,
Hey, hey.
hey, I got tired of typing. I said, screw it, I'll just jump up. It's easier to talk.
Oh, yeah. Where did your mother put all the candy?
I'm asking her.
Well, she's at one of the houses, so I don't think she's going to answer. But, oh, how was your holidays, bud?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, we had fun. I mean, everybody in my house got COVID, so it's like,
Yeah, quite a few people at work and whatnot are getting it too. So
yeah. I think we're basically on the mend. One of my daughters still got really bad chest condition and stuff, but I think she's gonna pull through. So
Yeah, should be fine.
yeah, they're young. They'll be able to withstand it pretty well, I think.
Yeah, they bounce back pretty quick. I got Elmo on TV. Can't come up. Oh, all right. Elmo.
Hi, how's everybody doing today? My name is Elmo.
Elmo's World. Elmo's World.
That's doing lyric.
Oh, we're all good. Oh, sorry, Josh, that was meant for you.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right.
You gotta quit knocking into stuff.
Listen, I'm tired, okay? So stop it.
I'm only playing with you. Pretty sure we've all had it. I refuse to. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to go to hospital unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah. I'll go to the feed store tomorrow and get the stuff, take care of it all. I ain't too worried about it.
Yeah. I'm sure we've had it at one point in time too. I deal with trash all day long, so
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of the hospitals around here I deal with, so.
Yeah, I mean, who knows how that gets around? I mean, my daughters both worked, in customer service, retail, at gas stations or dollar stores or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's now finally got to us. So I mean, I don't know.
Before they start working,
it's contact and also airborne. There's so many different strains of it. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I know, and I've proved that because
everybody was home.
I've had everything from the asymptomatic. And one of my daughters is pretty much asymptomatic. She had nothing. She got a negative test or a positive test, but had it. Nothing. She didn't feel anything. And then one had the really bad joint pain and headaches, but not much of the chest stuff.
Yep.
And my other daughter and my other two daughters and their boyfriend had the chest stuff.
Yep.
So it's really weird how,
It all depends on the strain.
Right. Well, I understand that, but still, I mean, there's different strains of the flu, but the flu symptoms are always the same.
Then Parker's
negative. This shit ain't the same, man. So therefore, it's
weird.
How can it be the same thing?
Positive.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Have you heard of anybody carrying the flu around asymptomatically? I mean, think about that. I've never heard of anybody that got the flu.
It can happen, and then the next person around you the next day could have it and never been around anybody. So yeah, technically you can, but it all depends on how your body handles it.
But the only if you were asymptomatic for the flu and you didn't know you would never know you had the flu, so that wouldn't even count. The only reason that it counts is because people get sick enough to go to the doctor and get the Tamiflu and all that.
Yeah,
so, but it's always the same thing, It's the same. It's the headaches, the cough, the sneezing, the upset stomach, vomiting, diarrhea. Mm-hmm. But this is my two daughters did not. If you would have presented the symptoms to a doctor, they wouldn't have called it they couldn't have called both of them the flu because one was not flu-like symptoms and one was.
Right.
One was. My daughter's never had a migraine in her entire life, but it affected her joints and her. She had a really bad headache for 4 days.
Yeah.
It's just weird. And then my other daughter looks like she got the flu, like she's got a coronavirus, the flu.
They just try to say it is here to so they can keep us on lockdown. Yeah, probably, but
I don't worry about that. In the state I live in, we won't do that again.
Where I'm at with the population, they may try to do the lockdown again, but
Hopefully they don't.
at this point, let it run its course.
Yep.
And let it get out.
Yeah,
let
they're
it get
just.
out.
You know what they're all doing. The lockdowns have nothing to do with the illness. They have everything to do getting it locked down in time to get in mail-in ballots out the door. That's what they need.
Yeah.
So within the next 3 months, if it doesn't happen, it won't happen.
We'll see.
I foresee that they would do it because they found a winning strategy in 2018. So they'll do it again.
For which flu?
They'll make one up. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because the last major one that came through was the swine flu back in, what was that, 2000?
No, I'm talking about for the mail-in voting for the last election and everything.
Yeah, mail-in voting, yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're going to use the blueprint from winning the presidency last time to transfer to try to do it all the time because they know they can see.
Hopefully Biden does not get that again.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it's not real and it's not true. And I'm living it. I know it is. It's people think when you start talking about the government, they can't separate it. They say that when I'm saying the government is over dramatizing it to use it as a weapon, they get all butthurt, and they shouldn't. It's not anything to do with that, other than they should know.
Yeah, I can see you on the camera.
Not right where I am.
You were right in the camera zone, so I knew you were right there. Try again.
I will keep doing that to you all night.
Gotta remember, I can send you to bed. Kids, they never learn.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, all right. Go to bed, baby.
Jeez, just tell me, go to bed.
I mean, I was out on the whole, jab thing for a long time too.
Yep.
But
oh, thank God you got it.
I have the proof I need in it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
And that's what everybody should do.
No, the government's never going to control anybody.
Right.
Freedom right to do as you want there, Red.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that nobody's ever talked about. I'm going to break a story on Larry's show tonight. Check it out.
Go ahead. Okay,
so we all know that the government is run off of money, and politicians especially are swayed with money.
Oh yeah.
So, and the companies that we're dealing with, the major drug companies, they're all got all the politicians in their pockets. So if they created something to kill the population, and knowing that they've got all these non-disclosures and they can't be touched, the only people that could hurt them would be the government. So why would they do that? They would be cutting off their own foot.
Yep. And they do every time. But they still, in the way I see it, they do that 100% of the time. They cut themselves off because it doesn't work.
And here's the thing. Everybody said they haven't used any of this technology before. That's what you've been told by the government that you say not to trust.
Yep.
You don't think that they haven't put this shit out in flu vaccines for the last 10 years? Y'all are nuts.
They put more shit than anything else. I got the flu vaccine for the first time in about 4 years this year, and I was down on the ground for like 3 days.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how they cure what they do for the flu is give you the flu.
Pretty much.
Right. And I mean there is stuff for CV AVAX that's just like that technology. People don't believe it, but do your research. It's out there.
Yeah.
Do your own research and do what you think's best for your families, and then nobody should bitch about it. I don't care what people do. I don't.
We're all vaccinated. Just one, he's got to do it for his school. So
We had to do it
I did it
for me.
for one. My wife's. I can't risk my wife's dialysis.
Yeah.
And if they started recommending that shit, we just and she's at high risk.
Right. Because her immune system is down.
Anything until it got within my 20-mile circle. Once it got within my 20-mile circle, and my friends started having a lot of problems, a lot of problems, that's when I did it. And I thank goodness that it all went okay for me. And I'm not saying that some people shouldn't be taking it. I guarantee you, some people should not take it. But I'm also, hey, Red. Red's got the side eye going on Elmo while trying to talk to us.
Hey. No, I had my headphones plugged in, but I guess they don't work. I'll have to try different ones. Yeah, no, I'm the same. Like, I don't care what your deal is on it. Each their own. But I'm lucky.
We're here to support our friends' decisions. I mean, we got to support your decisions no matter what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of friend says I'm not going to talk to you because of that? That's bullshit. That's your friend you're talking about.
Right.
I have neighbors that we have very different political opinions and this and that on, and they're vaxxed and we're not, but we don't care,
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't worry because for the simple fact that I've never had a reaction to one ever in my entire life. And there's people out there that can't say that. They've had reactions to them and they're not good for them.
And believe it or not, when I got the second one, I was out for about 4 days. I was down and out.
Almost 5.
Yeah. Well, you should have done what I did. I walked in there and I looked at all the pharmacies because I have a really small town pharmacy. Yep. And I walked in there and I looked at them and I said, I want whatever ones y'all took because you took it when it first come out and y'all ain't dead yet. So give me that one.
Yeah.
And that's what they did.
That's a good way to do it.
When you got all the pharmacists in your town taking one, they ain't going to do something that, that's their life. That's their livelihood. They know that shit in and out, especially small town pharmacies. Now, maybe like Walgreens and then big chains, maybe you get a little less disassociation, but the one I got, hell, it's a little drugstore. They still serve ice cream and shit in it, so.
And sodas.
But yeah, everybody needs to do what's best for them, and everybody needs to support their decisions because that's what's cool. They can't. If we would stop letting them take every fucking issue and divide us over it, and be unified in whatever. People need to wake up to realize that when they hear the government, they think it's this big giant entity. It's only 400 people.
Yeah.
There's over 350 million people in the United States. Come on, folks, wake up.
Yeah. I mean, they try to control, but they can't, to be honest.
I mean, they can control enough because there's enough people out there that will follow them blindly. But they only need
there's quite a few that will follow blindly, but to be honest, there's more that's going to say, screw you, I'm going to do as I choose.
Yep, and then still turn around and vote for them because they don't like mean tweets.
Well, that's just...
You see what I'm saying?
That's kind of the blind leading the blind because they don't want to take the time and do their research.
Dude, there's going to be 45% of the population during the next presidential election that's going to think that Trump's at fault for everything that's happened the last 4 years. Just guarantee it. It's going to happen.
In my opinion, with Trump, he has done better for this country than most. He has brought a lot of the economy back. And now it's starting to go backwards because of all the stimulus checks and whatnot and extending.
Yeah, but why do you think that is?
Because Trump wouldn't allow that.
No, it's because he can't be influenced with money.
Well, that's exactly what just happened.
Yeah.
And that wasn't Trump. he brought a lot of the economy back by giving
Yeah, I
people
understand.
jobs.
No, he himself could not be bought off by special interests, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
They
okay.
had no
Yeah,
sway with
you're right.
him.
Yep.
Yes, please. Yeah, they had no sway. They couldn't come in and say, look, I understand that you like houses and you have, maybe want this beach house, blah, 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 It's insane. And one of the things that the doctors did out here in Oklahoma that where my wife goes is they have banned.
Murder me.
Oh, I will.
They have banned all of the drug manufacturers for their premises. They're not allowed to come on the premises. They
Good.
can't come solicit medicines, and there's none of that going on now. So
Right.
it's not like when you go to a doctor and that's not a part of that system that just says, yeah, well, there's this new thing out, and I'm getting kickbacks for that new thing to push it. They're nothing
Right.
but fucking legal peddlers.
Yep.
All right, hey, I got to jump off here. I got a phone call I have to take. I'll jump back up here in a minute.
All right.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. I'll be here. Red, how's your night going so far? Red, you forget you're still alive?
I'm still here.
All right. I didn't know if you forgot or not. I got the fan going again, so it might sound a little weird.
Oh, it's okay. I honestly thought you were playing like a game or something earlier. Little man was.
No, I got the fan over the stove.
Yeah.
'Cause I normally don't smoke in the house, but when it's this cold, I'll sit here at the stove and play on the computer and have a butt or two.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say Gardner Josh left before I could say it, but no, I was gonna say, what cracks me up is everybody's so divided about this, but
Oh yeah.
why is it this but not everything else? Like, how many shots have we all gotten? How many shots have our kids gotten that it hasn't divided us? But there's this. It's so stupid.
That's just because it's a major illness that can put you right down 6 feet in the ground. But what's up?
Yeah.
That's it? No, you don't have to. That you still got about an hour before bed.
Well, that's my axe.
No, because in that hour I gotta go. So I gotta get up at 3 o'clock. But yeah, no, I mean it's just because a lot of people are up in arms because of what this illness has been doing. A friend of mine's buddy just passed away from having COVID, and he was in the hospital, and he was actually diagnosed 100% with COVID.
Yeah. So,
With the way it's going, it's definitely a kicker.
oh yeah. we've had family that's, died after getting, the thing and so on and so forth. But it's the same thing with anything else. It's like, if you're not well and you're older, this and that,
Yeah.
That's how I look at it anyway. Like I said, in the comments, to each his own. I don't care what somebody else does, but we all got our rights.
Yep. Is my end echoing on your side?
No. It's
No. All right, no, because I got a external speaker plugged up to the computer so I can hear. My hearing is the greatest. I'm half deaf on one side.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. I just got Elmo on in the background.
Elmo's World. How many kids you got?
One.
Just one?
Yeah.
Same here. My boy's 10. Going to be going on 11 here. And yeah, on 420 he'll be 11. Go figure.
Yeah, she's gonna be 2 in May.
Oh, youngin'.
Yeah. I remember when all this. I never wanted kids because I just with the way the world was already and stuff like that, I just didn't see it.
You never did.
It wasn't a place I wanted to raise a kid. I wanted, if I was to have a kid, I wanted them to live a certain life. But then got pregnant unexpected, and of course all this happened. So.
Yeah. It happens, though. It happens. You just got to keep plugging along like you are.
Yeah. No, I love her though. My life,
Oh yeah, they always are.
Yeah, I feel like all of us just want what's best for our kids. Like we would want them to be in the best situation possible. You know what I mean?
Yep. So me and my wife were separating here pretty quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're still together. I've been with her dad basically my whole adult life. So we're good.
As long as it worked for you.
Yeah. We love each other.
Right.
I'm sad. I'm sorry you guys are splitting.
You alright? Gotcha. I know where they are. You can try to pick up that chair and bring it towards me all you want. It ain't going to make a bit of difference.
Hey, yes, I did.
She's got a 2-year-old at home.
I'm gonna go this time here. It was nice talking with you guys.
All right, you too.
Bye, little man.
Bye. So is Shark here back on?
He had to take a call. Mike, we're not going to be on for too long. It's already 7:15.
What's it see that?
That's, don't worry about it.
It's not like it.
That's just never, every time I change it, it just goes back to it.
The things were in a different state.
Probably. I think we're in California. 3 hours behind.
That's what that is.
3 hours behind.
It's like 4.
It says 4 o'clock. It's actually 7.
And 4:15 on that?
Right? 7:15 now.
You know.
Dude. Alright, I think we're going to call it a night here. Josh, you'll see it. You have yourself a good New Year, my man. Same with everybody else.
we're going to say good night and have fun.